Good morning everyone. It is currently 8:25 and I got up and got ready so quickly this morning because my goal was to get to the workspace for 8:30, which I have managed to do. But today I'm going to take you through a day in my life, and I think this is going to be my last vlog in the UK before I go to America for 3.5 weeks next week, which is going to be super exciting. Of course, I'm going to vlog there. But recently, like training, my routine, my nutrition, all of that is just really starting to come together and it's quite exciting. So I'm going to show you through all of that, especially at the moment because I'm training for a couple of HYROX races, and then also I have some big running goals, and marathon is definitely on the cards pretty soon. So I'm going to show you kind of how I attempt to juggle that training alongside working and everything as well. But first course of action is to jump in there and do a couple of hours of work. So all my programming is due by Thursday every week for the next week of workouts for my training team on ladder. So it's the programming itself, then I'm voicing them over and then recording the videos. So it's kind of like I'm there coaching you in real life, like taking you through a class almost. So that does take me a very long time, but I am a bit ahead this week. I've been quite efficient. So I probably have about 3 hours left to do today, and then I'm all boxed off with that and we can get on with training. It's 12 o'clock, so, well, 5 to 12. So I'm having a pretty early lunch because I am starving. All I've had so far to eat today is 2 eggs on toast. So I've got a huge bowl of a packet of rice, tuna, peas, and then some salad dressing because I don't have any other sauces, but this is going to be really dry if not. So I know that salad dressing is a very weird combination, but I promise you it's going to taste nicer than it looks. But I think I'm going to have to do my 2 training sessions stacked back to back because I have a meeting in about an hour and I have a meeting at 5:30. So even though this is a lot of food and I probably won't finish it all, I'm going to try because I do need to be fueled heading into those sessions, especially carbs. So I've got a running interval session and then I've got some HYROX stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a lot back to back. So priority is just getting some good food in. This is my setup. So you've got the camera, the ring light. I'm just about to jump in and record my videos for the week or next week of workouts on my training team on ladder, which will take me probably about an hour if I'm efficient with it. So we're going to crack on with those because I'm starting to realise I thought I was going to have a quiet Friday. I thought I had loads of free time, but actually it is looking pretty jam-packed with these meetings and training as well. So I need to try to be quick with this. Happy Monday team and welcome to our first workout of the week. Guys, my teeth hurt. This is my 3rd week of Invisalign and they put the little bumps on my teeth yesterday. It's pretty sore today, I'm not going to lie, with this new tray. It's like eating just then. I had some rice cakes before the gym and like they were painful on my teeth. So it's now 2 o'clock. I've just pulled up at the gym to train. I've got my interval session first and I've also made up this drink, which is ESN, isoclay protein and a carb mix because I am doing my sessions back to back. I want to be fueling on the go so I have energy for that second session, but also to kind of like start the recovery process while I'm training. So I will end up drinking all that after this session because I have got running intervals. And I need to double check exactly what it is, but I think it's 7 by 1.2k at 5k to 10k pace. So that's going to be about 4 minutes per k for me. I think the first one's at threshold and then the following 6 are faster. And I think it's 90-second jog recovery. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling. I had some thresholds yesterday and I had HYROX, very low body HYROX the day before. My legs were hurting yesterday, so I imagine they're going to feel a little bit worse now. I am doing it on the treadmill because if you can't hear, it is absolutely pissing it down with rain. Like this is the worst the rain has been, I think, all year. It's dreadful. So I am doing it on the treadmill, which makes it a little bit easier for me mentally. I feel like if I can just lock in on the pace, I don't know, it just feels a bit easier to push myself than being outside and having to actually like push myself to that pace, whereas on the treadmill you kind of just have to hold on. So that is the plan, get in there, short break time, and then over to the gym for HYROX. That was a tough session. I think if I was doing it fresh, I would have felt a lot better, but obviously I had my threshold intervals yesterday. So my legs were already feeling fatigued and I could feel it during those intervals. So I did my first one, my threshold interval at 4:12, and then all the rest at 4-minute pace. But I was really counting down every single meter, especially the last 2, or the last one especially. It went so incredibly slowly. But we did make it, although it was tough. Had to play a lot of mind games for sure to get through that one, a lot of counting down. But we made it, and now I'm at my CrossFit gym. I've got some erg intervals, and then I might do a bit of core work as well. I was meant to have some HYROX specific, like power strength stuff, but my legs are just too tired. It was like sleds, lunges and things like that, and I need to give my legs a bit of a break, because that is the problem with trying to juggle two things. I have a running program, I've got a running coach, and then I've got a HYROX program and a HYROX coach, and they both give me full programs, and obviously I can't do every single session because my body just won't recover and I won't actually make any progress. So there's a lot of picking and choosing which sessions I want to prioritize, and that power one is pretty low on my list, to be honest. So I think I'm just gonna save the legs, keep it easy stay, just a bit of ski, just a bit of core work, and then call it a day, because I do actually have a HYROX sim on the cards for tomorrow, obviously depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling pretty tired right now, but that is the plan. So we're gonna try and stay fresh, well, as fresh as possible. I am freaking exhausted. It's currently 6:30. And I did that session, HYROX, which honestly wasn't the best. I felt like my head just wasn't in it, which is kind of unsurprising because I was really tired after those running intervals. But it was 8 by 500 meter ski with 90-second recovery, and the ski was at 1k pace. So it was a hard session, and my abs were literally like on fire. I don't know why. I obviously was using them during the run. They were tired, but yeah, no, I was very fatigued. So it wasn't the best session, but like unfortunately when I am busy during the day, like that is the only time I have to get the session done. I could go later, but my CrossFit gym, open gym, is only open at certain times. So it's just one of those things that sometimes my schedule is too busy. But I came back and she sat with my recovery boots on for an hour while I did content, and then also had a content meeting with the ladder team. So we have to make a lot of content for ladder. It's like 2 TikToks a day, and then they also create videos for me. But yeah, it's just a lot. So I was just doing content then, had my meeting, and now I am hair oiling my hair because I'm trying to be on a bit of a hair growth journey. I've had extensions for like over a year now, and my natural hair is already thin anyway. But when I got my extensions like fully taken out and refitted, I realised like just how thin it actually is. Like it's bad. So one, I know I'm gonna have to get the extensions taken out at some point, but for now, we're just trying everything we can to try and get it healthy with the extensions in. But yeah, it's 6:30. I'm gonna let this sit and then obviously jump in the shower and wash my hair. And then I actually have one of my friends staying with me for the weekend for the next couple of days. So I need to tidy the flat a bit, food shopping, and then that is probably going to be me for the evening, to be honest. I have a tiny bit of work that I actually didn't finish. I've got like one more video to do for ladder, which I'm hoping they're going to let me do tomorrow because I'm just too tired to do it right now. But yeah, pretty boring but pretty typical day in my life at the moment.